Cedar Rafael will be playing second base, and Bobby Dahlbeck, Yoshida, Duvall, and Verdugo, and doing the catching will be
against his old franchise as he delivers ball one to get underway. That was 93.
I see 93 right up.
Well, Anderson's been a batting champ. He's been a standout player, but these numbers do not reflect. Yeah, well, the most famous thing you've done all season long. Just got a piece of it.
See, that's a slider that he had. 95.
The 1-2 around the outside. Chris Sale making his major league debut. You remember when he first started, first 2 years, he was working out of the bullpen exclusively. Look, pesky at bat by Anderson right out of the gate tonight. And got him finally, 95 miles an hour to strike out Anderson. A 9-pitch.
Wow, it's a little different look up in Toronto, but that's just challenge.
9 home runs. He did not offer. He'll slap that into left field for a base hit. On the 1-0 pitch, Moncada. Does Chris Sale in his life ever wake up or appear on the mound?
It's fastball.
Well, unfortunately, he's going to make no more than 20 starts for the Red Sox. And do not need to detail the litany of injuries and all the problems that he has had blowing people away. Nobody had a shot when he had the fastball slider pitch. And all full on Robert Jr.
It's almost like he's feeling too powerful.
And in there for strike 3. Back to the heater, 95.
The fastball. Still, it's a good pitch. I mean, it's a good pitch.
He's hit 17 home runs.
This team's got a lot of pop. Good change up there, but they can leave the yard. You look up.
Center field backing up Verdugo, but he's going to get to it and make the play to retire. And the White Sox starting pitcher brought to you by PNC Bank, helping to make banking easier. Tuki for the Braves, the Angels, and Cleveland as well.
Well, to go with a fantastic 4.
Gets a ground ball to Moncada.
Anderson is your shortstop. Andrews at second. Andrew Vaughn. Luis Robert Jr.
and 8. Trying to get to that magic 100. So is Justin Turner, who is 5 away. On the front burner.
Yeah, you know where these guys are now. This is about, you know, having some pride.
Raffy over his last 7, but recently named.
I think he still could.
I think he could still get you 25.
Sitting on 29.
My base hit into right field. I think it was sitting on his head.
Yeah.
But he went a couple of weeks, or every time.
Sure.
Seemingly every swing he was trying to hit one. As JT looks at a strike, so he's at 23 homers, 95 runs batted in. Tucson will get a line drive and caught by Elvis Andrus back into first, not in time. 2. And people see that. He's always been one of those guys.
I remember that one year, I think.
So much of it too is love of the game. Just love being in different ways. And therefore a strike on Verdugo. This has been a bad year for the Boston Red Sox, but it's not been a bad, pretty amazing. Both of those guys. Just assume you're going to be playing in October. He's getting very close to returning, by the way. That'll be ball 4, so Verdugo on. Red Sox trying to get something going with 250. Got that 20th the other day. 56 runs batted in. Another guy who may well be in second. Off the end of the bat foul. He flicked the curveball.
The lineup.
Breaking ball knocked out by Lee, and he's had one of those seasons that's very difficult to 1-2. Rattle foul.
Feels like he's got 20 home runs in the year.
Swing and a miss on the fastball for strike 3. Bit of a threat. Red Sox strand 2.
Alex Cora says if he's in full health despite the standings, it's no thought of shutting him down to this point. Chris told us it's very important for him to. This is our job. Got to hold your head up high, go out there and man your post. And although it's not the number.
First year with the Red Sox in 2017 following that trade involving Moncada and Copley. And it just feels like a long time since we saw that version of Chris Sale.
So you sit the last 2 starts and say, okay, well, is it really worth pitches?
Off the outside for ball 4. He puts Vaughn aboard and Elvis Andrus. A strike to Andrus, who has gone 4 for 31 in his career. Numbers against him. Popped up, foul ground, long run. Bobby Dahlbeck. Bobby can't.
A little bit. He just took his eye off of it. Right off the thumb.
He's come a ways defensively at first base. Talking about Casas, and he'll be there. Can't get it. Vaughn will move on up, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Going 4 2/3 and maybe having to throw a couple extra more pitches than you have to.
Yep.
That play's made. Man on first.
What a year he's had. He'd be my MVP in the National League.
Hard not to give it to him. It's going to be history. You know he's going to get 3 more.
Great when he was here in Boston. Thompson. Sky a pop up back out of play. To Thompson. He is 1 for 3 lifetime against Chris. Oh, there are some magazines who give an honor that's most outstanding player in there for strike 3. Chris Sale collects his 3rd. You would think. In there for strike. In which uniform does he land next year? Fenway Park. I think as long as we keep saying it, maybe it'll be true. But no, I do remember him talking. 0-2, a swing and a miss on the slider to put away another one. Chris Sale has that going early.
That's his pitch right there. Not necessarily the
back-to-back sliders. Just missed off the outside with another slider. Hit toward the pesky pole, but well foul with a fastball that time. 95, 2 home.
We'll go back
to right field, backing up Verdugo a bit. He's there to make the catch. Chris Sale, a couple of more Ks, and 285 with the 15 home runs. 304 at Fenway this year. Right-hander's 1-0 pitch is downstairs. Toussaint of committed to Vanderbilt before the Diamondbacks took him in the 1st round. In their strike.
His issue is too many walks. Even this year, 76.
Interesting. Here's the 3-1 to Massa, and he'll chop that one to the second baseman. Been a lot of that with Massa for the Boston Red Sox, and done so much for the pitch for adoption and a home for little wanderers family. We'll check swing here and a roller, and they're going to see that one go foul. As streaky as he can be, and we've seen it in both directions.
Well, hopefully she finds something here and it'll be him.
He's aboard with a stiff single to center field. He only appeared in 94 games for the Red Sox. He hit 16 home runs with 66 runs batted. Both of those years he hit 291 and 294.
Yeah, I mean, it's
take it all.
I am greedy.
You've been known to be a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take it all.
It's all right. Be good bat. Recalled here at the very end of the season.
6 for 14 here.
Oh, the jump, the step off, the throw, and now Story's in a rundown. He'll be tagged out. One of the great benefits of Trevor Story being in your lineup every day, assuming he's getting on base, he's swinging a good bat. Yeah, that's wholly a different level of speed there.